This Swedish death cleaning journey has just given me this unbelievable peace about my things and about not bringing unnecessary things into my home and about making sure that all the things that I own are actually things that I love. It's been transformative.
Good morning, everyone. We are off to a very quick doctor's appointment. As a lot of you know, I've been on a medication for hot flashes that my insurance actually is not paying for currently, so I'm not even sure I can stay on it. But one of the things, it's called Veoza, and you have to have your liver enzymes checked just to make sure that there's no issues. It's just part of the protocol. So I'm running up to Dr. Clay's office to get my blood drawn for that. Then I'm dropping my car off to get the emissions checked because my registration is due for the car. So that's exciting. And I don't know what else I'm going to get up to today. I'm wearing this little loft two-piece set that I bought off of Instagram a little while ago. It's super cute. It's maybe a little dressy for just, going to the car place and running errands and stuff. I'm feeling a little extra. So I think that's okay. Anyway, let's get it started. The way that it is the middle of July and I just had lunch outside at my favorite little local Italian place, mind-blowing. I mean, it's just the place where we normally get pizza, but they have a patio. But it's like so not humid and beautiful today. It's crazy, crazy. It won't last because this is, after all, Atlanta in the summer. But I will take it. I will take it. I have 2 invoices to write to a couple of different brands, and there's a whole process. So in case you didn't know, and maybe you're not even interested, but when I work with a brand, there's a whole multi-step process. There's a contract. Well, first, I decide if it's a good fit. I never work with a brand that I don't personally use and that I don't feel like would be of benefit to you guys. So that's obviously step 1. Then there's a contract involved, and usually there's some back and forth there. Then they tell me what the deliverables are. They say, what they want me to highlight, whatever. I always do it in my own style. I don't like it to be super scripted. And so far, that has worked well for me. I don't know if you can hear that bird, but that is a wing-tailed, wing-something hawk. Crazy. Anyway, then I film the video. Then the video goes to the brand for approval. Then I publish the video. And then after all of that, and sometimes there's edits. It's obviously better when there are no edits. After all of that, then I have to send out an invoice. And then most contracts say that payment is due within 45 days. And that's coming from the brand. So I also don't get paid right away. And then sometimes there's commission involved. So when I do a video integration, I feel like for me as a viewer, I used to think it was just the content creator, like doing this quick little blurb. There's so many hours of work that go in to making that all come to fruition. And I'm really proud of the brand, the few sponsored videos I've done. I feel like I've made really, really good choices, and I'm very proud of my integrity in that arena. You may agree, you may disagree, not your business, so that's okay. But what does Tabitha Brown say? And that's my business, literally. I'm going to create some invoices. Not my favorite part, I'm going to tell you. I would rather just talk on camera and, chat with you guys in comments and do all that. Don't love this piece of it, but it is part of it, and I will gladly do it because I am very lucky that this is my job. So let's get some work done. Okay, I just got these shorts from Frank and Eileen. I have 2 comments. I have never in my life paid this much for a pair of freaking shorts, but also me and shorts have been struggling for a minute now, and I love these 7.5-inch inseam. They're flattering on my legs. I got them in a 10. I probably could have worn an 8.
I think I just went and checked. I think they're sold out now of most of the sizes, but they will probably get them back in. I I love them. I wish I could get them in more than one color. It's not in the budget, ma'am. It is not in the budget. Good morning, everybody. Today is off to a very weird start. We had a little bit of an incident. I was having my coffee this morning, and we heard, right, Lenny? We heard this very loud crash, and it was a huge branch from one of our Bradford pears. I'm talking huge. Okay, so sadly, we did have some damage to the fence. It's not too bad, I think. Excuse my garbage cans. And I have bare feet, so this is probably not super smart, but obviously that can be repaired. Looks like we just lost that cross beam. Oh, big sigh. Apparently, so this is a Bradford pear, and apparently my landscaper said that's what Bradford pears do. They stink and they fall. So, yep, I'm grateful that they were able to come and cut this much off, because at least now we can easily get in and out. But so far this day, I also have, just to add to the drama, I also have the door guy here. Part of the project that we're doing for the bathroom is we are putting glass doors on the music room. It's something we've wanted to do forever. A formal living room is not really something that anybody uses. And so glass doors on that room is something most people in our neighborhood have done, because then it can be a home office, it can be a study. Because like if you're gonna go in there and read a book or whatever, you kind of wanna shut out noise and all the things. So they're taking off the molding today to do that whole process. And yeah, chaos. Total chaos. Excuse that we are in my closet, but there is a lot of chaos going on today, and this is the only quiet spot that I could find in the house. So we had a lot going on this morning. The tree fell. The landscapers came to clear that out, so there was guys with chainsaws. Then Alex, who is my wonderful general contractor, came to start the process of the doors on the music room, and then to finalize some dates for the bathroom remodel. I will be bringing you guys along with me on that whole process, but it's not going to be fast. We won't even start until the middle of September. It's middle to late July right now. Tuesday, though, my designers are coming to make final selections. So I'll give a few little sneak peeks as we go along. In fact, I'll insert right here a picture of the design that we're starting from. Now, I don't know if these will be the final selections, because they're going to bring me some samples and things next week, but this is the general feel for the design. I am so excited. If you follow me on other social media, you know for 9 years I have wanted to redo this bathroom. I even did a whole video about it, because prior to the pandemic, we had gotten a quote and we couldn't do it. We just financially, it just wasn't in the cards. We had to postpone. And the video that I did was about how to love your home when you need to update things, but it's not an option. And I stand by that video. And doing that video actually got me through the 9 years of waiting. And yeah, so it's actually happening now. So we're super excited about that. But I have been more motivated than ever to do Swedish Death Cleaning, and I will put a link right here if you want to go watch another one of my videos about that. We are in the midst of getting my mom's house ready to sell so that she can move to assisted living. Let me tell you, it is so motivating to make sure that we do not have a lot of excess stuff. It just takes up mental energy. It takes up physical space. For me, before I started this process, I was starting to not even realize what I had anymore. And this Swedish Death Cleaning journey has just given me this unbelievable peace about my things, and about not bringing unnecessary things into my home, and about making sure that all the things that I own are actually things that I love. And it's just, it's been transformative. And I know that sounds really, really dramatic, but I was at Costco yesterday, and normally when I go to Costco, I would kind of wander and kind of see what was there. zero desire. I went to Costco to buy paper towels, toilet paper, coffee, and tall kitchen garbage bags, which those items really are a good deal there. But there was nothing that I needed and nothing that I wanted. And every time I go to think I want to buy something now, I'm like, that's just crap that I'm going to end up having to put in a landfill someday. And I don't want to do that anymore. So it's, I say this all the time. Swedish Death Cleaning is not minimalism. It doesn't mean you can never buy anything, but it is, for me, a much more mindful way to exist in a consumer-oriented world. I am done with overconsumption. I am done with, buying things just to buy them, things that maybe TikTok or Instagram or wherever tells me I need to buy, and I'm just not doing it anymore. So all that to say, very proud of the process around here, but the thing about Swedish Death Cleaning is it's a never-ending process. It's not one and done. It's every couple of weeks, every month, every couple of months, there's another redo I have to do. And this closet I'm going to show you now is a perfect example of that. I wanted to get it straightened up and cleared out before they start the bathroom remodel. And so, yeah, it's from yesterday, so I'm wearing a different outfit, but we're going to go ahead and go into that footage now.
Okay, so here is the thing with these linen closets in our primary bedrooms. First of all, for many, many years, we lived in homes that didn't even have a linen closet in the primary bedroom, bathroom area. So I'm very, very lucky that I have this, but it does kind of become the place where stuff goes to die. And it's not very often prior to Swedish Death Cleaning that I would get in there and look for, expired medications, for toiletries that I don't use anymore. Anything in this closet should really be stuff that's used fairly regularly. If there are things that need to be stored, they can go somewhere else in the house. But this closet is prime real estate. I really want to start storing more towels in here. I want it to be the things that I use every day. This new primary bath remodel is going to give me a lot more space in my actual bathroom vanity area, but I'm still going to need to store things in this closet. And there was so much stuff in there that we don't use, that we didn't need. I was able to throw a bunch of stuff away, relocate a few things, but there's just no way to make it fast. I have sped this up I think I did the 20 times feature with this because it took me a very long time. Okay, so this is so much better than it was. It is not a Pinterest linen closet. It is a practical linen closet. So I've pared everything down to just what we actually use and need in here. My blow dryer, the humidifier, which is only used in the winter, extra soap, razors, the damp rid stuff, the towels, the washcloths, my nail stuff, some medication, just like some backstock of things, first aid, the Epsom salts, some cleaning products, light bulbs, and toilet tissue. So kind of like all the things I need. Now, your linen closet in your bathroom might be different than mine, and that's okay because everybody has different needs. So you're going to want to put in here what you need and use, and there we go.
Okay, good morning. It is now Thursday, and Scott and I are going to head up to the outlets. I'm going to explore Vera Bradley because they have completely revamped their everything, and I want to see what the outlets have. May stop by the Tory Burch outlet, not sure. Mostly I'm looking for a gift for my mom, and plus the outlets are kind of fun. So we're going to head up there and do that. Then tonight I have 2 volunteer calls for the Kamala Harris for President campaign that I'm very excited about. So it's going to be a full day. It is so amazing to finally be feeling better. My back has been bothering me, and I've been continuing to be active, but I've been spending a lot of time with my heating pad as this back has been healing. And by the way, if you've not upgraded your heating pad in a while, the new heating pads, I'll show it to you guys in just a second. They are so amazing. We had, until a few days ago when I threw it in the garbage, the white, gross, cheap plastic kind with the blue fleece cover. Now they have these things that are like a roll. I will link it below. I had not upgraded our heating pad in years, and let me tell you, game changer. So if you are in need of a new heating pad, which you probably are, you don't want to wait like I did until you're actually in need of it and then be like, why do I have this
janky old heating pad. I don't like it. So yeah, that was my big glow up for the week, was my new was my new heating pad. But let's head to the outlets. I don't know if I'll be able to film while we're there, but if I pick anything up, I'll definitely show it to you guys. With the Swedish Death Cleaning, really working on not over consuming. There will be no overconsumption, but I might be able to find a couple of gifts. So yeah, let's see what we can get up to. Oh, also, as long as we're here and the light is good, a little gray hair update for you guys. We're about, I don't know, what is that? Maybe 3 inches in. Usually when you're growing out your grays, they say a year to ear. So like I expect it to take about a year for us to get right here. I'm loving it. I love, they call it grombre. It's making me really happy. I have not colored my hair now since March 18th. It's in really good shape. It's really healthy, like the healthiest it's been in a long time. And I'm just loving the process. I think I've already said this in the blog once, but I love like waking up every day and being like, well, that's interesting. I wonder how that gray is gonna come through, because you just really never know until you do it. So yeah, it's kind of fun. All right, so these are our outlets. I'm gonna pop into Gucci just because I'm kind of curious. I have never been into the Gucci outlet here, and I do have a Gucci bag that I have my eye on that was supposed to be my birthday present. So yeah, we're gonna head into the Gucci outlet and see what we can find. Oh my gosh, these hydrangeas are gorgeous. This is what they're supposed to look like in my yard, but they don't yet. I'm waiting patiently. Okay, y'all, I don't know what it is with me today, but everything just seems really, really cheap. We went into the Gucci outlet, and I didn't film in there because they get really mad at you. But I don't know what I thought that the Gucci outlet did not sell like a different line. But what I just looked at was cheap. It was not, the leather did not look good. Like, granted, the horse bit 1955, which is the bag that I'm looking at, it was like $1,500 less expensive, which was my first red flag. I was like, that's not right. And it just didn't look right. The leather didn't seem right. The fabrics were things I had not seen on the website. I mean, I'm kind of like, Scott said, why don't you just buy a vintage bag? Because that way you'll know that it's better quality instead of buying a new one, because you don't know where it's made, even though it may say made in Italy. It could be made anywhere, and there's just a lot of, I think he might be right. I think vintage might be the way to go. So I have some birthday money burning a hole in my pocket, but there's no rush. And so I think I might see what I can find vintage and just to be okay with that. We are headed home, and what did I buy, Scotty?
Nothing.
Nothing. I bought absolutely nothing. And I feel okay about that. I really do. It was just, everything just seemed cheap. I don't know if the brands have changed. I don't know if I've changed.
Sorry.
But yeah, I like I said, there was nothing I saw that I liked more than my money. So we're gonna go home. Okay, so I'm actually back in the car because I have to run up to the grocery store really quick. I've just changed, y'all. I told Scott in the car on the way down, oh, there's this dry cleaning. I think I'm mad at the luxury fashion industry, the luxury handbag industry, because my whole life, Scott and I struggled financially for many, many years. And then, you know, he was unemployed for a long time during the furlough. With Delta Airlines, we almost lost our home. It was very stressful. And then we were all about rebuilding our savings, putting our kids through college. And I'm finally, at 54 years old, at the point where once a year, twice a year, I can make a luxury handbag purchase. And the luxury market has let me down. Now, the argument could be made that part of that is the Swedish Death Cleaning, the planet, the value for money, the problems with luxury brands. There is more than just the quality not being there, but the quality not being there is really unacceptable. The bag that I saw in Gucci, the fact that they wanted to charge $2,000 for that was offensive to me. Then I went into Tory Burch.
and this tiny, tiny canvas bag, tiny. I picked it up thinking maybe it could be like a good cruise line bag just to carry my phone in. $425. Now, it was 30% off, but then I just feel like they're inflating prices at the outlet so that they can discount them, and then that ticks me off, and I'm just mad. Anyway, let these be our problems. I'll absolutely get over it. Even when I was at Costco, the only things I bought at Costco were, oh, there's a storm. Whew. Paper towels, coffee, toilet paper. Was that it? I feel like I bought one more thing. Oh, Epsom salts. Like, used to be back in the day, I would wander through Costco just to kind of see what was there, see if there was any like kitchen items I couldn't live without, or I don't know, candles or whatever. I don't want anything. I don't want anything. We are in the midst of getting my mom's house ready to sell. That is definitely playing into my not wanting to get any more CRAP. As I am doing my own Swedish Death Cleaning, I mean, that linen closet that I showed you, I probably took out 2 garbage bags, another bag of donations. I feel like I'm constantly purging and there's still more to go. So the last thing I want to do is add new stuff. But even like, I haven't been to Target in forever. Like that heating pad that I bought, other than a couple things for work, I did just buy a new ring light that should be here in a few days. I haven't bought anything on Amazon even in forever. So I'm saying it like it's a bad thing. Obviously, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing for my home. It's not a bad thing for my peace. It's certainly not a bad thing for my pocketbook. And it's just an interesting turn of events, isn't it? I think so too. Look at the garbage cans. They look like they're playing chess out there. It's because we had a storm and the wind blew everything around. Anyway, whatever you're doing today, I hope you're finding joy. I will see you guys next week. I may have a very special vlog next week. There's a trip that may or may not happen. And if it doesn't happen next week, I'll tell you about why it didn't happen, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. So we'll see what happens next. Make sure you subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Bye.